Hey there, this is Professor McCullough, and this is a very short video on how to do a line chart. It's going to be short because it's pretty straightforward. Excel makes it easy. Um, here's our table for the example that we use in class. We have our receiver dream team and their performance over 4 games. And imagine that we wanted to make a line chart so that we could see in graphical form how each receiver did over the course of these 4 weeks. So all we need to do, we want to highlight over all the information that we are going to want in our graph. So we highlight over the 4 receivers, and then we highlight over their yardage over those 4 weeks. Note that we don't want to include the total column over here or the total column down here. We just want the information for each receiver for each week. And then the cool part is we go up here to insert, which I already have clicked, and we can go over to charts, and we were asked to do a line chart, which is going to prove the most useful. We click on that. We'll keep it simple and do a 2D line. I'll have some other options there. And we see that Excel has generated for us our line chart. And what does this line chart tell us? We see that each of our receivers on this dream team is represented by a line of a given color. Antonio Brown has a blue line. We see that that blue line tracks his yardage for week 1 versus LA, week 2 versus Atlanta, etc., on through the last game with San Francisco. And the red line represents Julio Jones, etc. So all the information is here. Note that this is very similar to the line chart that you are asked to make in your assignment, which is why I'm going through this right now. Be sure that you follow the chart completion, or follow the chart through to completion. That means always including a title. So I come up with a useful title. Here we could say receiver performance by week. That's pretty helpful. And there's our title. And the other thing that you should do, you want to put it in a useful place. Obviously, a location where it's covering up the information of our table isn't so good. The best thing to do is if you right-click, you can go to Move Chart. And one of the options is to put it on its own sheet. Remember, the sheets are the things that give us a little tabs down here at the bottom of our screen. So we'll do a new sheet and give it a useful name. Again, we might as well just go receiver performance by week. You click OK, and there's our chart. Now it's nice and big, and it's on its own tab. So if we want to go back to the table, there it is, and here's our chart.